Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to design a Matlab simulation for DC transient analysis in series RL circuit. So here we need to construct all these blocks and see that we have to get the output like this. Okay, so when you keep it in, you can see here this is the step input we are giving, and slowly our inductor gets charged, and this is the time period from this point to this point is the transient time, and from this point to this point is the steady state time. This is what kind of output you're supposed to get. So in order to perform it, see that these are the basic blocks we require. Very simple. We require a controlled voltage source and a 0.5 ohm resistor, and you require 1 millihenry inductor, and you have to run for a time of 0.05 milliseconds. Okay, so this is the time you have to keep, and you have to use an power guy to run the things. Okay, let's first try to construct. So before opening that, go to Matlab, just open Matlab. The Matlab window will be opened like this. Click on simulation, then it will open an window like this, then click on open. Okay, so click on an blank model, then a blank model is open. Okay, let's try to keep the simulation side by side, and you can do very fastly and easily. Okay, so this is what we supposed to develop, and this is what we have in our hands. Okay, right now let us try to see here we require sources. Okay, so how to inject this source and from where to take, let's try to see the click on, and at the top you have an library browser. Click on the library browser. Here you can see here what kind of inputs. Okay, first we require the source. First you scroll down, and here you can see here simscapes. In simscapes you come to electrical. In electrical you come to sim power system and come to electrical source. What kind of source we require is a controlled voltage source. First keep the controlled voltage source. Okay, and here we require an elements. Okay, what are the elements we require is an you have to take a series RLC branch. In this branch only we can design a resistor as well as the inductor. Okay, and to this to excite we require a step input. Come to again sources, and what kind of input you require is step input. Keep the step input, and come to sim power system fundamental blocks. Here you are going to have power GUI. Keep this power GUI at the top of the block and try to design the circuit. Okay, so as soon as you try to design, give the step input here and double click on this. Here we require only resistor, and go to branch type and keep it as R and click on apply. You're going to get R value, then directly connect to an resistor. Okay, and click on this resistor, just click right click and just copy the, so click here and just copy it and again paste here. Okay, and just you can use the right options and just use rotate clockwise. It will rotate, and what element we require is we are doing the transient analysis for R L, and select this element as N and apply and OK, and try to close the path. Okay, so now we have been closed the part. We require the current. So in this specialized power system, you are going to have measurements. In these measurements, you take voltage and you connect. Okay, just extend this and remove this link and connect this ammeter in series. So when you connect the ammeter in series, so if one parameter goes wrong, also the complete simulation will be failed. So now let's try to give the parameters what I have been defined here. So here the step input you have to define like this with a time of 1 by 1000. Okay, so 1 by 1000. So we have to give the step input is 0.001, which is nothing but 1 by 1000, and with a voltage of 10 volts. Just keep on apply. Just check it out whether it is correctly applied or not. 1 by 1000 10, and just click it. Okay, so now step. So why we are giving the step is, if you give the step, automatically the source will act like an, the network is in transient condition. Okay, that's why we are giving a step. Or we have to keep a switch mechanically, you have to make it on and you have to close. And coming to the resistor source value, the source is a DC source of 10 volts. Okay, so come to here. Here we are trying to do for DC, keep it DC, and with a magnitude of 10 volts, just apply here, and resistor value is 0.5 ohm. Click on the resistor and write down the value as a 0.5 ohm resistor and click on apply. Okay, and inductor is 1 millihenry. So click on the inductor and keep it already 1 milli. So now we need to connect the output. Okay, and you see here time we have to run for 5 milliseconds. Keep it as a 0.05 milliseconds, and you have to connect the scope. Okay, go to library, and what we require is output. Outputs will be available in sinks, and in the sinks you take the scope and keep it here. And to get a clarity to what we are doing, just drag it out and click on the scopes, and you have a settings button. Click on the settings button, and how many ports you require is 2, and click on apply and OK, and close the window. Okay, so now we are getting the 2 inputs, and one input we are going to connect from this. Okay, so input 1 is the step input, and the next input is nothing but the current which flows in the inductor. Okay, so now let's try to check whether we are getting the output or not. So just run it and just click on the source. You see here the beauty, you have obtained the output. Okay, so this is what the output we are going to get. So now let's enlarge it, and you can see here this is a simple RL circuit, and when you double click it, you can see here we had given the input as a step signal. As soon as you give the step signal, slowly the inductor is charging. How the inductor is charging, let me give an theoretical background for it, how the inductor is charging. Okay, so the voltage across the inductor is given by the formula V by L into 1 minus e to the power T into R by L. So here what we are going to do here is, let us take initially some I of 1 second. Slowly what happens is V by R into 1 minus e to the power minus 1 into R value 0.5, and this is 1 millihenry. So when you see here, this is a 1 minus, so automatically slowly the inductor gets charged, and it reaches one point, and this point is called as transient state or transient time. After this, it reaches that magnitude where the state is called steady state. So to get the transient state, so we have to wait for time of minimum. So this transient time will be available for 4 times the time constant. The 4 times the time constant is tau is equal to L by R. So this is nothing but 4 into L is how much? 1 millihenry divided by 0.5. If we perform, then you're going to get the output like this. Okay, so you see the output slowly. This is nothing but at minimum slowly the inductor gets charged, and it gets charged, and how much voltage you applied? 10, so it is getting double charge, and it gets charged, and it reaches this point, and it reaches this point, the inductor is fully charged, and inductor is acting like an short circuit, and at the steady state it is offering, now inductor is fully charged. At this initial case, it will try to act like an open circuit, and slowly the current di by dt will increase, where v equal del di by dt, the current slowly increases, and this is up to here is the behavior, I mean from this point to this point. Okay, so I will show you. So from this point to this point is the transient state. Okay, you can see the transient state, and from here to here is nothing but steady state. So for the applied step, so why applied step is, this is before there's no switch, just you are given the supply. As soon as you give the supply, slowly the inductor gets charged, and it reaches the steady state, and this up from this point to this point is the transient time or transient response. This is how an inductor behaves for a given input. That's why this analysis is called transient analysis of an series RL circuit. So hope you are able to understand the simulation, practice of your own, and still if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. So if you feel my explanation is good, please like the video and share with your friends, and if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, subscribe to my channel with the name KV Thulasi Ram, and kindly support this sort of channel for the benefit of students and faculty, those are first to the education, or those who want to learn more about the circuits in real-time implementation. Hope my lecture is useful to you. We'll meet another video. Yours obediently Ram.